I'm back. I'm back in New York. Yeah. We back. Oh yeah. Back at it. How y'all feel out there? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be divine? Would you be so inclined to hang with your God? Peace, and more peace. It's a beautiful evening. We out here early. I guess so. You know, we out here early today. You want to have some conversations, want to have some topics. I guess kind of anxious, kind of excited. I want to lace up my boots, right? And get into the game. So we out here, man. Hopefully you guys come in, you tap in, you hit the like button when you come in, hit the share button, whatsoever, and that when you come in. You know, we here. We're gonna do a little bit of this and that and those and other things, right? You know, definitely smoke it if you got it. Hit the like button when you come in. They say it helps the algorithm, and y'all know we need all the help we can get, right? So excuse me. I want to just go into a topic, I guess. I don't know, right? Guess I don't want to go into a topic. Some of y'all might have seen a video that I put up about um, 50 Cent and 50 Cent's baby mother, right? And the story that goes with that. So let's see if we can find that story right quick. And then we'll give our, I'll reiterate whatever I was just saying, right? But this is important to me. If I could, I was checking out the BG arrest thing. That's crazy to me. You know, I like to go to my history. This is timeline therapy. We ain't doing nothing fancy, right? We we keeping it G. Oops. We keeping it G. Go see what's. Let's go to my history. I know I like to do the history of me. Where we at? Bong, 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 bong. So yeah, I think we was kind of start here. He got me feeling like a man.
Want to start a business? I can show you how easy it is to form one in.
Right? We skip it. Give him his money, right? But let's just get into the news.
LA, I got tired of the media trying to smear this great city. They're saying you're a bunch of fucking criminals, drug addicts, and pedophiles. That is not the whole.
Real havoc, frenzy, and chaos on the people's lives. How would you feel if Sire was the one in handcuffs for nothing? We moved to New York to give you the opportunity to be a father to your son, and you saw him.
All right, so here we go right here. We're gonna let academics do his thizzle, right? It's kind of interesting and weird and spooky and the whole shebang. But enough of
A lot
pretense.
of people are using this as an opportunity to piggyback their own situations. For example, we've seen Daphne Joy kind of throw out in the midst of this that 50 Cent, R worded her, right? Like, she Daphne Joy, Instagram. when 50 basically referred to one of the lawsuits that's out and said, "Hey, listen, hey, my baby mama, which is Daphne Joy. Damn, I didn't know she was like a sex worker." She said, "Yo, I'm deeply hurt by the lies in Ronnie Jones' lawsuit. The claim that I'm a sex worker is 100% false and character assassination. I'm retaining an attorney to explore all legal remedies against both Rodney and his attorney." Then she responded to 50. She says, "Curtis James Jackson, everything with you is a joke until our safety is compromised, which is happening now. You're wreaking real havoc, frenzy, and chaos on the people's lives. How would you feel if Sire was the one in handcuffs for nothing? We moved to New York to give you the opportunity to be a father to your son, and you saw him 10 times out of the 2 years that we lived 1 mile away from you. I'm tired of upholding and protecting your image to our son that you've never even earned. Let's put the real focus on your truly evil actions."
But hold on, let's stop right there, right quick. So she says here that she moved to New York to so they could be a family. She was out there for 2 years, right? I guess they were trying to make it work. So this is 2 years. He saw them 10 times in 2 years. I guess they was trying to make it work. So let's go.
Of you R-worded me and physically abusing me. You're no longer my oppressor, and my God will handle you from this point on. You have permanently damaged the last hope I had for you as a father to preserve our family. With these last and final false claims made against me, you have broken our hearts for the last and final time. Now,
So I don't know if you heard that, but she said, let's put the real focus on your true evil actions of are aping me and physically abusing me, right? So that's an interesting turn of events. You know, is this before or after? Is this why she left after 2 years? What is going on here? So we're gonna let him keep going. Academics is
this is one of the things that people are
doing the job.
trying to like get theirs off, I guess. And she hasn't deleted this. This has been 4 days ago. It's still standing on her social media. I actually expected 50 Cent to quickly and urgently probably have a lawyer press her or file some defamation suit that would probably get this, removed on an injunctionary level. But we haven't seen that. And I guess the reason why is because this person is claiming that they're a victim, even though I don't think a lot of people are believing her because, like, yo, are you telling me that, like, if I don't know if this is the timeline, but let's assume it is. 50 R worded you, then you moved closer to him, and you've been talking about him being a father. Like it's almost like it is the last thing. I don't know. I don't even know how to really comment on this because yeah, you have a child with him, but if you claim he R worded you, like, would you really want the guy to live in a mile from you? Would you move closer to him?
Now, see, now again, now this is where I think it gets interesting, right? I think this is interesting because again, that's what I made a point of. Like, damn, he assaulted you, right? Allegedly, he assaulted you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like this is what I will call a classic case of trauma bonding, right? We're gonna try to help Brother 50 right now. We're gonna try to help 50 and people that's in situations like this that are caught up in what we call trauma bonds. You know what I'm saying? We confuse traumatic situations with life, with all there is to life. We try to take and make this into our reality when it's, these are traumatic situations, and that should really be all that they are, right? So let's just dig a little further into the story. That's her side.
Domestic violence, Daphne Joy, right? And yeah, I believe he did probation. Alleged victim in the case was the model, the actress. I think he had gotten probation or whatever. He felt he allegedly like broke some TVs and he allegedly kicked her or some shit like that. Yeah, he alleged 50 Cent kicked her in a prior domestic incident, and 50 had just he initially refuting the allegations.
So let's read this out because Daphne Joy has resurfaced allegations of domestic violence against her former partner, rapper 50 Cent, who allegedly ransacked her bedroom and physically assaulted her. The incident occurred at her condominium in Toluca Lake, California, which is right outside of Los Angeles, June 23rd, 2013. So this is 10 years ago. This is, you know, reignited amidst Joy's recent claims against Jackson, including accusations of aping, physical abuse, and neglecting their 11-year-old child. So we got 10, 11 years ago, right? Because this is June 23rd, 2013. The child is 11. So the baby was, super young at the time, right? So we just want to just kind of get some understanding. I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all, if I got, if I'm catching up here with you guys, right? We're all catching up together. So
In 2013, and negotiated a plea with prosecutors resulting in dismissal of domestic violence after pleading to no contest to vandalism. So they actually, so just to be clear, he was never convicted of domestic violence, but the vandalism, breaking the TV, etc., he pled no contest to. I think he got like probation for, whatever the case is. Okay. You know what I realized? Who also spoke about them? So remember, there was one time that 50 was going at Floyd, and Floyd went crazy. Look at this, 50 Cent, and this is a chat. If you want to know, like, hey, listen. By the way, I know y'all love me, and
shout out that, but let's keep going because this is what really brings this whole thing together for me. This is the trauma bond. This is why you find yourself in traumatic bonding situations. Let's see.
I'm looking this up, and I'm like, damn, some shit. Anyway, back in the day, and I covered this. 50 Cent, when he was beefing with Floyd Mayweather Jr., Floyd Mayweather Jr. accused him of Jr. He claims 50 contracted it from DJ. Now at the time, I was like, DJ? Who's DJ? You know who DJ is? Daphne Joy. Now, some people in that, their belief is that 50 caught that that thing, allegedly, by the way, again, just allegedly, from his baby moms. That's one of the reasons he got a little bit. Anyway, let me look. 50 Cent. I don't know if y'all remember this. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Here we go. You're going to see my video pop up. Look. It's actually from 5 years ago. How my memory's that bad? Look.
Check it out now. Fuck it, man. Everybody get the scrap. It's free smoke Saturday now. Let me
Oh, man. Y'all miss these videos I used to do? Holy.
tell you how this, man. It's so long you could push a nigga and back him into a corner before he just unleashes that fucking fury and goes the fuck off. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr. and, of course...
Okay. Anyway, Floyd had made an Instagram post. I'm going to just go to it. I'm going to let my old voice or me from 5 years ago speak. But this is what Floyd was saying about 50, including some of the allegations. Look.
Confidential informant Jackson. You're mad. Your oldest son, Marquise's mother, does not want to be with you. Your son, your own flesh and blood, don't want nothing to do with you. You haven't had a hit song on the radio in who knows when. And you're definitely not hot enough to sell records anymore, so Interscope dropped you. You are jealous of any rapper, athlete, or entertainer that's hot or got something going on for themselves. You are a certified snitch.
I'm not really interested in none of this. I'm not trying to pile on. I just want to get to the gossip, right? My bad. Shout out to Academic for loving to be messy.
Still his name and his storyline. Your claim to fame was getting shot numerous times and living to tell about it. You think that's...
Yo, this was an exposal of 50. I kid you not.
This thing is messy.
Nigga, you're currently residing in a fucking apartment in Jersey. You're always at somebody else's business just to stay relevant. You should just become a blogger.
50 would be a fire blogger. Let's be honest.
Because it's obvious you don't got nothing going on in your
Well, he does have a lot of like TV shows now, but he still do the same shit.
life. Or you're mad Kanye West end of your career. The only thing you got going on is
Oh
power.
my god, this is ridiculous. You're gonna have to skip to the good part. Not a good part. None of this is good, but the part that we're interested in for our therapy session.
Ghost. That's not a mansion in Connecticut that you're in debt for. That's a dump, a money pit, a oversized trap house. It was dope when Mike Tyson had it in the late 80s and early 90s, but you couldn't afford to maintain it. You're always talking about someone is broke. But the last time I checked, it was Curtis Jackson that filed for bankruptcy, not Floyd.
That's crazy. My bad. It's just this just seems like it never ends. Holy shmoly. I mean, is there a part? I mean, the part that we came here. Let's see. I don't know. Might not even be on this joint.
W for Big Act in the building, man. 5 years ago. When was this?
Maybe we missed it. I don't know. This shit was crazy. It's hard to swallow that shit. But I think he said that in the earlier part. Maybe they made him take it out. Because that's in the earlier part of this video. Maybe they made him take it out. Like you see this little, it's like a black line right here, maybe. Hold on. So I think we're gonna have to just go to Floyd's site. Damn academics, you can't even be reliable. Let's just see. This is Newsweek now. All right. They feud over herpes and parenting. So the point I'm trying to make. All right, let's get into this. This is Newsweek 2018. Boxer Floyd Mayweather and rapper 50 Cent reunited their longtime social media spat this weekend. The two trading barbs about herpes, domestic violence, and illiteracy. Right? In a lengthy Instagram post, Mayweather went after Curtis Jackson and his relationship with he and Shaniqua Tompkins' son Marquise. In response to the Get Rich or Die Trying rapper went after the alleged inability to read. All right, that's one post. Let's see if they got Floyd's post. So this is what he says here. So I guess they got rid of what's the name post. But anyway, this is oh no, here it is. My bad. This is his post right here. I'm tripping. This is the post. I remember now. I'm tripping. So this is the post. Let's see where it says DJ. Let's see. Like I don't see where it's at. It's not up here. Like, how do they take it out of here? But the point that I'm trying to make is this. So let's go back to this because this is the point we're trying to make. 50 Cent broke. He got herpes from DJ, right? His water. Right? This is not way broke, but damn, where is it at? Hold on. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna find that drink. We just chilling. We gotta go to Zimbabwe. To get the post. Everything is coming down today, boy. These niggas got so much money. They take it down quick. But so this is Floyd right here saying that Floyd put up a post 50 Cent's ex. This is an article of 50 Cent's ex, Shaniqua Tompkins, accuses rapper of having genital herpes. So a lot of people are saying that he got it, and they saying that he got it from his baby mama. So here lies the question for this particular topic. You know, like this is what I'm saying is like a trauma bond, you know? Because again, like if you contract something like this, right? I was talking to my friend about it today. We're trying to figure this out. Like, you know, if you contract something like this from a woman, like what came first? Was she pregnant with the baby first and then you get it? Or did you get it first and then say, fuck it, let's have a baby? You see what I'm saying? Because again, now the trauma bond starts with this connection now. Now we're bonded through this trauma now. Again, I can say that she wasn't wrong. Somebody did her dirty, so of course, what she gonna do? She gonna turn around and keep doing other niggas dirty. It's up to us to protect ourselves and have a mind set of love and protection for ourselves. So I can't trip on her. I gotta trip on me, right? But now we here, right? Fuck it. A lot of us find ourselves here in these situations where I don't want to be her. I don't want to make someone else feel like I feel right now. Feel scared and afraid, and maybe my life is threatened. Maybe I'm in danger of losing my health and my mental state, or whatever else could be accompanying this life changing situation, right? So we find ourselves in this trauma bond. Do you say now, okay, cool, she gave me this, I got it, she got it, fuck it, let's have a family, you know? Like, and you know, like this is why you kind of gotta wait. You gotta be smart. You gotta kind of put on condoms. You gotta think about life in advance, because again, now you have to have a relationship because you're still the same nice guy that didn't have it your whole life, and you don't want to give it to somebody else. You're the nice girl. You don't want to give it to somebody else. So you're like, fuck it, let's make it work with this person. But this person is the person that will lie to you, that will hide things from you, and that will, of course, put your life in danger. So there, guys, this trauma bond. We got a child now in this trauma bond. Like it says, you know, 50 said that he responded to his girl saying, yeah, well, you know, you moved here, you were trying to, you know, I got busy. This is recently, obviously. This is after the bond of the sexually transmitted diseases. You see what I'm saying? So now you got this bond and you still trying to make it work. You can't move on to the next girl because now you got to tell her your emotional baggage. You got to tell her your psychological baggage. And if you don't tell her, then now you become the same person that you hate and despise, that you're traumatically bonded to, that you have a child with that reminds you of your trauma. Like I know someone who, you know, not to disrespect the girl, you know, I know someone that was married, and they said that their husband, you know, forced himself on them one night, and that night is when they got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And they might have been trying to have kids for a while, but then they had some problems and some issues. And this nigga decided this night was the night he had enough is enough. I don't know what the exact circumstances was, but this is what was the result. This child, this trauma bond. So that's why we got to put ourselves first. We can't trust that someone else is looking out for our best interest. We can't trust that, okay, cool, if I do get the thing, I'm going to be able to live with her for the rest of our life. No, you can't. He's a liar. She's a liar. She'll put your life at risk. He'll put your life at risk. You know? We don't think. Like, again, it shouldn't be a secret that a person is living a double life when they gave you something from another life, right? When they have secrets and divisions and shit. So that's why, like, you know, we gotta break these trauma bonds. I hate to be the bad person and say, well, shit, you know. But that's where we at now. We're in the same place where again, it's hard to look at a person. Like you might have to get a charge because this person put your life in danger, and you thought more of this person than you should have. You thought more of this person than you thought of yourself, right? So this is why again you gotta put yourself first. You gotta keep yourself at the center because no one else, everyone else is. That girl, she did the right thing. She put herself first, right? She got a man and a baby. She got checks coming every month, right? She put herself first. Put your life at risk. This is war. This is business, right? You don't got nothing that you living for. You survive. You survive the streets. You survive the ghettos, you know, and you lose to a big butt and a smile. Stop it. Stop it. You gotta stop it. Peace to the goddesses. Shelly from out the block in a building. Oh yeah. Let's see what else is going on here. What you think about this though, Shell? What would you do? Somebody say something out here. What would you do, Shell? In a trauma situation like this? You know, like I say, what he did is admirable. I would have to admit that. He did the right thing in a dramatic situation. You don't want to go out and be the person that continues the trauma. You don't want to put nobody else in this situation. You don't want no one else to feel how you feel. So you say, fuck it, let's make this work. Fuck it, you know, let's create a family. Let's create a family structure. I forgive you for hiding this from me. I forgive you from deceiving me, from endangering me. Let's move on. But you already a sucker to that person, man. They already got what they wanted, and now they got you confused, and you on their side because you didn't put their self first. So, what y'all think about BG? We want to change the subject, and then we're gonna get into something. We're gonna get into the children, Puffy's children, and the poor kids. I think they poor kids. I think they victims themselves. We'll talk about it, but let's talk about BGZ right quick. See what's up with BGZ, right? Because they got the homie BGZ. He got arrested again, right? Because he hang around rappers and shit. You know? Let's see what we got to say about that. I gotta stick to my history and shit. See what
this AI tool will take your idea.
Shout out to the O'Shea.
Complete design, images, layout.
Tell these motherfuckers.
He was back into the gun stuff. There was no witness tamper.
Let's let him tell his story. Tell these motherfuckers that your name is O'Shea.
You got Finesse 2 times, and you got Gucci Man, all who have been around BG, and this is what caused the New Orleans judge to say, and we're not having it, and extradite him back from Las Vegas all the way to New Orleans so he could go through this new trial. Now, as we all know, as convicted felon, you're not supposed to be around other people that have felons or on felony probation, and he has done that. So, yes, did he break some laws? Yes, unfortunately. But in BG's defense, he was working. It wasn't like he was doing nothing extra. It wasn't like he was planning to sell drugs. It wasn't like he was back into the gun stuff. There was no witness tampering. There was no foul play here. He was just doing what he's been doing since he's been 12 years old, rapping professionally. He's never had a real job at a Walmart or a McDonald's or at some call center or doing some construction work.
So, BGZ in and out of jail again for hanging with degenerates. Shout out Shout out to Gucci Man, right? Gucci Man ain't a degenerate no more, right? He don't run with the bad crowd, but he's still an ex felon, right? Like, what y'all think about that? Like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? On both aspects, because again, you know your probation. Like, you know what you can't do. You can't be around certain people. Chasing this bag, you chasing this money, you chasing this jail cell. You chasing this. Like, that's the thing about it. Like we can't agree to some shit and then disagree. I feel you. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying this shit is stupid. I'm saying niggas is too old to come out of jail and be doing the same shit. That's what I'm saying. Come out talking about the same shit, still killing and gang banging. Niggas saying you a snitch and you still fighting for a street rap. You ain't just glad to be out here in the streets and shit. And I get it, like niggas love the streets. But like this shit don't pay like the niggas was talking about Boosie, right? Like y'all see Boosie is doing something major right now, right? He everywhere. He doing all the fly shit. But they say that he tried to put the shit on the drop on the bodyguard. The bodyguard got the gun, it's his gun, and yada yada yada. Not knowing the feds got the tapes already. And he the first one talking about don't snitch, don't tell. But he ain't going to jail. He on life. He doing like you understand, like with these people, when you on parole ain't probation. Probation, they fuck around and revoke that shit, and you got to do the rest of your time. When you on parole, the government own you for the rest of your life, my nigga. You understand? Like just like the rest of your life belongs to the United States government, the federal government. You a parolee. You ain't on probation, nigga. You can't max out. You can't just say fuck it, take me back to the box. I'm gonna do my time. Your time is life. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like that's how when they young, they used to give niggas like the murder sentence in LA used to be 25 to like 25 to life, whatever, right? So but if you turn 25 or some shit, they will let you go, right? Because you on parole now. You belong to the state. That's how a lot of this shit works. But people don't be understanding that. So you gotta watch how you maneuver. You gotta watch how you get caught up. Like all of this shit is not like these rappers are not real people, bro. These rappers aren't real people. We want to believe that they real people. We want to believe that they stand up. The shit get thick, but I don't believe it. And we see that we shouldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? We see that we shouldn't believe it and shit. What else we can do? Do, everybody hit your motherfucking road. Where was I looking for that thing? I was looking for the other Boosie thing. Some other Boosie shit I was watching. Give me a second when I find it. We just timeline therapy. We going through the timeline. We get into some of that Diddy shit, but y'all see everything. I have no chill. Let me see. Let's keep going. It's been a while. So this is interesting too, right here. Like, let's go to this. Let's go to this right quick. My bad. So I don't know if y'all familiar. Oh shit, familiar with like LA gangs or whatever. What the fuck? Right. What the hell is going on with this computer today? They got me feeling remotes. We gonna just be skipping around. We here. We having fun. I'm having fun. I want to just get into all of this nonsense. This adult bullshit. This adult shenanigans.
Private person's address made pursuant to Penal Code Section 837. And then it says advising private persons of the arrest process. Officials for
Oh, this is low. I can't. We can't. You can't even hear this shit. It's crazy. That shit is so low. We can't even fucking hear it. It gets stupid. But what happened was this gangster nigga, right, in LA, right, got this girl arrested, right? Here we go. Right here. So like one of the illest. Oh, why did I do that?
Money.com is a
And that lady got
confidence building
millions and says shout out to motherfucking OG Green Machine. You know, our guy, my OG Green Machine is from this set. He from Roller 60s and shit. So they going through a lot of drama and shit. And this is interesting that they said that this guy, Big U, who's like a big gangster, called the cops on this lady right here. Got her arrested.
Did you put your hands on her?
Never even seen you.
You fucking bully. You's a fucking bully.
I think
Did
you're
you put
bully.
your hands on me? Nigga's a fucking bully. Did you lock me in the spot?
I think you're bullying right now.
No, did you lock me in the spot?
I think you. Can you call the police?
Yeah, call the police. Call them now. So I can press charges for what you did.
Now again, this is the gangbanger saying, "Can you call the police?" He said, "Can you call the police first?" Like he's sitting there filming this lady, triggering this lady and shit, right? So this chick Spanish.
I think you're mentally ill.
You fucking bully. Did you? You fucking bully.
Did you just throw something at me?
Did you fucking bully?
Did you see that?
Nigga, if I have my burner, I'll blow your bitch ass back. You fucking bully. Did you almost make me lose my fucking baby? Did you put your hands on me?
So yeah, that was crazy. Don't y'all think? The nigga called the cops on and pressed charges on that girl. Like, you just walk away, dog. Like, this shit is getting weird by the hour. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, we gotta chill on this extra gangbanging shit, this extra street culture shit. This shit weird. Niggas are calling cops on you. You trying to be tough. These niggas is calling cops on females and pressing charges. Ain't no street code. This shit is crazy. It ain't no street code. You gonna waste your whole life with some gang shit? I hope OG Green Machine will come in here and beat me up because I'm not saying this the streets. That's not the gang. I know the gang. I tell you, I used to live in motherfucking up on the top of Slauson, Ladera ass. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but this shit don't be making the hood look good at all. When niggas that's supposed to be representing this shit out here, calling the cops on chicks, crucial, terrible. As we proceed, though, let's keep going because hold on. They say that so are we gonna talk about Diddy and Diddy kids? So we're gonna get into Diddy's and Diddy kids, but we gotta get into I'll Be Sure. Right? Because I'll Be Sure is saying that Diddy fuck around and put him in a coma. Like, come on, y'all. Right? like, let's keep going because this. I'm gonna get into that. We're gonna get into all of this shit right now because this shit is stupid to me. I'm getting into all this shit I'm watching right now. I'm about to put y'all on to all this shit I was been looking at. Hold on. Let's start with Luke. Matter of fact, hold on. Because again, like I'm saying, like we don't be knowing. We don't be having a clue what be going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Like who would think that Diddy has something to do with I'll Be Sure being in a coma? Huh? I don't know. Let's get into it. Fuck it. We'll open up a new window.
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio features you gotta know.
Recently together in Miami, apparently. So this is what TMZ is reporting in regards to Diddy. They said Diddy is out and about in Miami, and he's even now speaking to evidence in a new clip that an influencer took of the mogul out in the wild, who also captured Stevie J.
Down here at Pura Vida by my pad, run into the man right here. What's up? Miami's like that. It's a movie.
Fitness trainer and life coach Wes Watson, who has more than 1 million followers on Instagram, posted a video and photo on Friday that shows Diddy at a cafe in a town called Pura Vida. And it looks like Puff was in a good mood, flashing a smile and even chatting. They said it's unclear.
Flashing a smile and even chatting. Right. Hold on. Let me get to that one. Apologies. See what we got here.
Wants his son Quincy to go back home. And there's more. Allegedly, the reason why he wants Quincy to go back home is because he has some exposing to do about Diddy with regards to Kim Porter. I know you are probably wondering, but why now though? Is he really concerned about Quincy, or does Al B just want the attention? Baby, that's something we are gonna have to figure out together. Okay, just for a bit of background, before Kim was with Diddy, she was with Al B Shore. And when they were together, she actually said the most beautiful things about Al.
He was very genuine and sweet and compassionate, and those are the things that I fell in love with, outside of his good looks.
And for those who didn't know, Kim is even the one who inspired Al's song, Forever My Lady.
And I remember they were working on the song and they couldn't come up with the lyrics, and Al looked at me and he was like, "So you're having my baby?" And I was like,
oh. Let's get into some.
This is why I stopped shopping on Amazon, and you should too. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
Always wondered about him, where he was, what was he doing, and most importantly, was he even thinking about me? The absence of my father has given me a better understanding of what type of man I am going to be. I am grateful for my mom's love, support, guidance, and for her strength. Clearly, they've had a shaky relationship, which is why people are doubting his intentions. Well, it's also possible that Al just wants to ensure his son is safe, considering he is Kim's son, who possibly went through all the things that are coming out in the various lawsuits against Diddy.
I didn't know Cassie, but I knew somebody who was going through the same thing she was going through, and that was Kim Porter.
There were actually reports not so long ago that Kim's family was seeking legal advice and was in pursuit to hit Diddy with a lawsuit for wrongful death because they had physical evidence to support their case. Plus, with all the information we have gathered over the years, child, there's no way Kim's death was natural. I mean, how do you explain the blood that was allegedly located on Kim's pillowcases, and also a slight trail of blood on the bedroom floor that led to the bathroom?
The foul play. The foul play. The foul play. So, I mean, again, like, I'm just wondering, like, damn, nobody has nothing to say. Like, how do y'all live in this world and nobody has nothing to say? I get it. Maybe nobody knows, right? Don't nobody know what's going on, David. You just think everybody know, because you know, and don't nobody else know. You're like, damn. But hey, niggas was attending these parties. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I don't think the children are to blame. You grow up, this is an abusive household. This is an abusive household. If you can be abusive to strangers, imagine like the type of abuse you have to, you know, you have to use to program your children. Like again, this is the type of like, because you're gonna make your kids an accessory no matter what. They in the building, they in the house. You know, they see people leaving. Somebody might ask for help. Somebody might need to use the phone, get a ride. Help me, please. I'm drugged. I'm stoned out of my mind. You go to your dad, like, yo, what do I do, Dad? This girl's saying she's sick. You're like, nah, she right. She ready. Give her 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, nah, 10 minutes. It'd be perfect. See what I'm saying? Like, it's the nurture versus the nature thing. Like children, like I said, children aren't animals, children aren't monsters, children are empty slates. But if you grow up in a house where this is where it's predatorial, you have to understand this is a predatorial type of environment. You know, you dealing with people that's having parties and events. They're like, who you bringing to the party, who you date, or who you meet. You ain't meet nobody. You gotta meet somebody. You gotta go get some girls and bring them back to the place. And you ain't got no girls coming back to the house. And you know what I'm saying? It's that type of environment where you have to participate. Like it's not like they asking you to recruit a motherfucking girl. No, nigga, that's corny. They just asking you to hang around us. And if you want to hang around us, you gotta get girls. If you hang around us, you gotta, you know, let the sick girl stay sick. You see what I'm saying? That's the reality of it. You can't blame these children because again, like that's why I wanted to start with the Luke. I mean, with that situation, because you're like, damn, man, how many of us want to be celebrities' kids and shit? You know, how many of us want to be Michael Jackson's son? I'll be sure's son, right? Only to find out, you know what I'm saying? That's a trauma. That's a trauma. That's a trauma kid. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't be these people's children. We can't even be these people's friends out here. You see? You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's not something that we blame the children for. It's not something that we get upset with, you know, the victims, because these kids is victims. These kids are these like you can't tell me, oh, this nigga was grooming Usher. He grooming these celebrities, but he not grooming the motherfuckers that he got 24-hour access to. Y'all know me. I tell you, man, I'm not, you know, we have to outgrow our parents. You know what I mean? We have to grow beyond them, grow beyond their mental state, their mental lacks and losses. She say, because my bad. Shout out to Shelly. She says, I'm not caught up on that story, but I have walked away from all things that led to trauma. No contact is huge for me these days. I know, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that's the sad part of the game. You know what I mean? Is that we are surviving off of no contact. You know, we got to survive off of no contact. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to the Most High in the building. No doubt. So yeah, like this is like again, like I was saying, a lot of this stuff. This is these children. You know, they will be examples of trauma bonds, having traumatic relationships. Like again, like we talk about Quincy, how his father doesn't appear to, how he wrote a letter to his father like, if you don't want me, you don't want to be around me. So now he has to do what he got to do to be accepted by the people that seem like they'll accept him. If this nigga want to adopt you, he want to be your dad, he gonna let you live with him, he gonna raise you around these other children. Then it's like, hey, we gotta get down with their program, because my dad, my family, I wonder if they ever think about me. So they take this trauma from his children, they take the loneliness, the separation anxiety, and they use this to their benefit. You know? But yeah, these children are victims. I know they might be adults. I know they might be grown. Some of them might even have children and shit. But again, like, you know, like we're we're victims to our some of us become victims to our pretty looks. We become victims to our wealth. We become victims to our name and our status. We become victims to what other people think about us, because again, we can't, you know, like, it might be hard for you to grow up as the king of Zamunde's son, and then have to tell people why you chose not to be the king's son, why you walked away, why you did the Buddha, you know, why you went on a spiritual path. It's hard for people to get that. Sometimes, like you say, we gotta walk away. Like I said earlier, she walked away from all things, you know. That's the discipline. That's the good part. When you put yourself first and you know that you are worth it. Like I just did a video about that actually. You know what I'm saying? You gotta edit that out. But yeah, like a lot of us are in love based on trauma bonds. A lot of us are in love based on trauma. Like again, like, and that's why we become toxic. That's why we live in toxic relationships and toxic environments, because we feel the trauma, you know? Like I made a point of saying earlier, like in this thing I'm about to drop, I said, you know, like some of us, we don't want to go on our spiritual journey because, excuse me, like we find it hard for people that think that no, we find it hard to leave people that we feel separate from, that we already, like, we find it hard to leave people that we already feel separated from. We don't want people that we think are headed in the wrong direction to think we're crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a lot of it backwards and misconstrued, like it's us. It's not really them. We know they're not going in the right direction. You know, we already know that we feel separate from them. You know, like how you feel separate, but you can't leave. You know what I'm saying? How you feel different, but you worried about they thinking you different. Like you feel different, right? Shouldn't they treat you how you feel? That's what I'm saying. So a lot of this shit is based on the trauma. Like again, we don't want to leave traumatic situations. we like I said earlier in the in the 50 Cent tape, like it would be, even if a person did that, I got something. Okay, fuck it. You gave it to me. It would be great if we could just say fuck it. We just gonna make this work together. But again, now this is a trauma bond. It's based on trauma. Somebody here is the initiator of the trauma, and someone here is the victim of it. It can never be the same, no matter how we accept it, no matter how we try to play nice. You know what I'm saying? We have to take our strength and begin and continue to go on our journey and shit. Like again, like it's nothing that we can't handle. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of this shit is difficult to live with, to deal with, but we can. You know what I'm saying? We can survive it, we can surpass it, you know? Like I say, like the nigga is like you gotta respect the fact that the shit is admirable that somebody do something to you, but you don't want to run out and do it to somebody else. You don't want somebody else to feel the way you feel. I get it. But this ain't that safe environment. This is that environment that puts you in danger. And it's hard for us to get that. It's hard for us to get that the person that hurt us once will most likely continue to hurt us, because that's the basis of our relationship. They get to hurt us. Someone hurt them, now they get to hurt us. You don't want them to hurt you, oh, you acting different. You acting new now, all of a sudden. You want to be new. You ain't fun no more. I can't make fun of you. I can't have fun at your expense no more. You know? And we got to get used to that. I mean, we got to get over that type of attention. Just any type of attention, like I'm saying, you know. To some people, negative attention is still attention. They desire it. I'm looking at Lizzo, you know. like you gotta wonder, like, is Lizzo serious or is she just looking for attention? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about just you think you're attractive. You know what I'm saying? It's not about do you think you sexy and shit. A lot of people think they sexy. They don't have to walk around naked, right? So it's like, you know, like I say, for myself, I feel comfortable ugly because that's where I am. You know what I mean? I feel comfortable misunderstood because that's how I grew up. I feel comfortable on my loneliness because that's how I understand. But it's a point where you gotta get over that. It's a point where you gotta surpass that. You can't stay stuck there because now you're not like, again, like when you become an adult, when you become grown, when you recognize that your higher self calling, you got to make that decision to go for it. You got to make that decision to step out on that journey, because on that journey is where your destination is the destiny. You know, destiny is only a destination on your journey to higher self. Sitting here in this trauma, putting up with what seems to be your life is not your destiny. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be, like somebody said, it's supposed to be difficult because we're not home. We're in the valley. We're supposed to get on this journey to go home. We're supposed to get on this journey to go to a destination. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if you don't feel different, you cool. If you don't feel separate from niggas, you cool. Don't move. Stay where you are. You know what I'm saying? But if you feel different, don't be mad because niggas looking at you different. If you feel separated from niggas, don't be mad because you gotta leave to find your true family, try to find your true divine mind, your divine love, your divine counterparts. That's what you gotta do. Stay on that journey. You know what I'm saying? Because we're missing out. on who we really are, trying to be accepted by people who are only bonded to us by traumatic experience. You know, like again, think about it. How many of us was high school a traumatic experience and college? Like these is traumas and shit. And we friends with niggas that survived the trauma. That's like people be friends with niggas from jail and you know what I mean. Everybody that survived some type of, you know, we been through a war. You know what I'm saying? That's my buddy for life now. I know he got my back, right? We trauma bonded and shit. But we need new bonds. We need higher self bonds, right? That's the 2024 mode. It's not about trauma bonds. Trauma bonds, we gotta leave them because they don't pay off. They don't pay off. Like again, it's sad to say this because again, this is all on you. You gotta put yourself first. You gotta put your life in your own hands. But if you happen to not put your life in your own hands and someone shits on your life, you gotta walk away from them niggas. We can't keep trusting people to get it together. We can't keep trusting. Oh, the next time they're gonna do my life better. The next time they're not gonna put my life in danger. The next time they're gonna put me ahead of them. I hear how crazy that sounds and shit. I hear how crazy that sounds. I hear how crazy it sounds that a person wouldn't want to bring you into their trauma. That a person wouldn't want to bring you into their darkness and despair. Have you and your light have to deal with them. You know, because again, like I said, like that's why you gotta think about yourself because somebody might say, you know, like I heard NBA YoungBoy say it one time. He said about his girl, he's like, she got what I got. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Again, this is a kid. So these is adults playing with these kids, giving these kids crazy shit. And then they fuck around and they grow up with the shit. And he just, you know, he like, fuck it. I can't stop dating. I can't stop living. So if I got it, she gonna get it. And the girl's just like, fuck it. But at least he making this shit known. He put his shit out in the public sphere. I got it. These motherfuckers try to kill me, but fuck it. A lot of these niggas ain't gonna do that. He's a young kid. He had to grow up in this reality. He like, fuck it. I ain't gonna hide it. But these old niggas, these people with images and shit like that, they gonna hide their truth. They gonna hide their indiscretions. They gonna hide their history. So you can come on in with your light and your good energy, your clean bill of health. And again, as I'm saying, like to me, this is the why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? You know, if I meet a girl, I'm saying like you know what I mean. How do you fall in love if you tell somebody that you are in your current situation? You might gotta wait a date or two, right? Ain't that crazy? You might gotta wait a date or two before you tell somebody because you want them to get to know you as a person. Because if they get to know you, they might stick around and you know, hey, fuck that shit. No matter to me. We be all right, right? You're worth it. If they had a choice to make, then some motherfuckers ain't making these choices. They don't have these choices to make. And if you find yourself not given a choice, you know what I'm saying? Don't sit there and try to be friends and try to make it work with your oppressor and shit. You know, no, be cordial and definitely get over it. You got to get over it. You got to move on with your life. You got to continue on your spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? But don't get stuck there with a person that will kill you for real. And then it's cut and dry like that. You got to get over it. It's cut and dry. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up. You fucked up. You played yourself. You didn't put yourself first. You trusted that this other person, like again, the case of the 50 is just the extreme scenario. It's the extreme scenario. It's the person that you would assume that has value in their self, value in their value in their life. You would think that he's a higher selfish person and shit, millionaire, billionaire, rock star, whatever, right? You wouldn't compromise it for strangers, people that you don't know. These things would be impossible, right? No, they're not impossible. People don't think. People live in the moment. Like I've said earlier, don't jeopardize your life for the moment. Don't live in the moment. I mean, live in the moment, but don't lose your life in the moment. Come on. This whole shit is crazy. You know what I mean? And then this shit right here is crazy. Let's see. If we can get this going.
So if Puffy taking his money or his manhood.
Let's see.
Yeah, I've been to Puff House too. Motherfuckers used to run upstairs. Let me drop the phone on that one. Hey.
Hold on, let's get back to this.
So if Puffy taking his money or his manhood. Yeah, I've been to Puff House too. Motherfuckers used to run upstairs. Let me drop the phone on that one. Hey, right hand up the God. 50 ain't telling no lie out this motherfucker. You hear me?
Hey, listen. All I'm saying is, you can talk about whoever the fuck you want. You ain't talking about big bills and the niggas on here. They ain't no scary niggas, man.
I ain't saying no if Puffy taking his money or his manhood.
And this like one of them 10 years ago type of joints. It's like
no if Puffy taking his money or his manhood.
Nigga say I've been to Puffy parties too. Right? I was looking for ooh. And I'm looking for this short. Like they be taking shit down, should be disappearing. You know. But the nigga Luke said that them niggas already drugged me once. You know what I mean? I wish I could find it. They be hiding this shit. Oh, here we go, right here.
You think the people ain't finna come to you? That's why I ain't never went in the room. They say, Luke, come on in the room. Luke, that's why. Luke, you want to come in the room with us? No, I take my little chips. I'm good. Cause I know once you go in that door, it ain't no coming back no more. So I take my little chips. Hey, look at me. I sleep in one bed. I have a nice vehicles, and I'm good. My son is good, and I don't need that smoke. They already drugged me one time. You think the people ain't finna come to you? That's why I ain't never went in the room. They say, Luke, come on in the room. Luke, that's why.
Nigga said they'd already done drugged me one time. Like, come on, brothers and sisters. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, this shit is weird and scary. Like, I gotta really put my motherfucking idea Like this shit is crazy to me. Like I mean, I don't know who to trust. Like I say, like there's no, like you know what I mean. You be wondering who's the real nigga in the room, who's the gangster. Like I get it, it's scary, it's crazy, but I'm saying that these niggas drug me. You know what I mean? Now it's personal. I get it. Like I'm with you. I'm like, yo, I'm not going in the room. I've been at the party. I seen the room. I seen what happens in the room. I'm not going in it. Anybody go in the room, that's up to them. But if you saying niggas is drugging you, and that's what happens out here. Niggas is doing sucker shit like that. But if they do it to you, brother, you know what I'm saying? They living in Miami. Ain't you Mr. Miami? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this whole shit is weird. It's cool when they doing it to fucking weirdos and people that's thirsty that want to be somebody, but when they just drugging niggas, somebody gotta say something, do something, counterattack the whole system. This whole system is a trash ass system. And if like again, I never thought I would hear some nigga Uncle Luke. I thought Uncle Luke was a gangster. I really did. They tell you what he did with Suge Knight. They tell you what he did and all these motherfucking fights and shit, bringing guns to Ozone Awards, Source Awards, and he gonna say a motherfucker drugged him.
Luke, you want to come in the room with us? No, I take my little chips. I'm good. Cause I know once you go in that door, it ain't no coming back no more. So I take my little chips. You know, hey, look at me. I sleep in one bed. I have a nice vehicles, and you know I'm good. My son is good, and I don't need that smoke. They already drugged me one time. You think the people?
I respect that. The nigga said he don't need to smoke. Like
You think the people ain't finna come to you?
these is niggas that's supposed to be gangsters and shit. You know what I mean? That don't want to smoke from some pedophiles and some touch. Like this is smoke. This is smoke to Hollywood niggas, not the niggas selling drugs, not the niggas trying to rob you, the niggas trying to touch your butt. Niggas trying to put something in your drink and shit. They don't want that smoke, bro. Somebody got to say something. This shit crazy. I don't want that smoke. You rather niggas out here like again. I'm lost. Kanye, I'm out here. I'm doing videos about cavemen and you know what I'm saying. I'm out here doing videos about fucking pirates kidnapping American Indians and shit. I'm thinking that they the enemy. I say don't trust us because we helping them. But I'm not knowing that it's terrible out here like this. That Uncle Luke. Like again, because now you gotta ask yourself, what happened when they drugged you, Luke? Did you make it out? Hopefully he made it out. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they made it out because they might have, you know what I mean? A nigga drugged me one time. or something. I don't know. Or something. Right? Nigga, right, or something. I couldn't move. I was stuck. Nigga said like it was we had this mansion party at this party, all these girls and shit. And it's like, yo, I hate the time when I tell the story. This shit's crazy. But it's like all these girls and they all fuck with them. And it's this one dude, this nigga is obviously gay as shit, right? But all the girls is fucking with him. Like he's like the nigga. He's the nigga. They love him and shit. So that's the reason why I'm accepting the nigga around or whatever. But they like, yeah, we going back. He got a room. Such and such got a room. I'm like, what? Okay, whatever. Yeah, we all go in a room. So my nigga, I don't know what happened. It's like we get to the room and shit. The girls is calling and shit. And I had like sat on a fucking bed. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, I'm on the bed. Like, what the fuck? I can't move. this shit is crazy, like crazy shit. This motherfucking nigga lay in the bed. I'm like, dog, like, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't move. I'm like, I knew something happened to me because it's like I felt like they set me up, like the girls and everything. Like, this shit is the fucking pits. Like, these niggas drugged me. They trying to kill me up in this bitch. Boy, this nigga touched me. I swear to God, I got every power of every strength of every fucking atom in my body. I jumped up. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Grabbed all the shit I could get. And looked at this nigga like, are you fucking stupid, nigga? I will beat your head in. I still couldn't even leave. It was a shame. Like, I was so fucking hurt. I had to sit in the chair. Like, it's just, I needed like 10 minutes. I needed like 20 minutes. Couldn't move shit. Like, these niggas got me. Like, bitches got me. I seen a chick, I had it, man, I almost killed one of them girls with them shit. Like, this shit was no joke. I was mad at that. Because I felt like they was in on it. Like, I don't know this nigga. And I know I wasn't drinking it. Like, we drinking. We all here. We all on this shit. I'm not fucking, like. So that was, the point is, hopefully he made it out. I made it out. I made it out. Oh my God. This shit was crazy. So hopefully he made it out. You know what I'm saying? I seen that nigga too one time. Mush that nigga right in front of the crowd. And again, like, this shit was so, I'm trying, I'm like barking on him, trying not to make a scene because he's still a faggot. Like, you know what I mean? Pause. So it's like, yo, we in Hollywood. I seen this nigga out. Again, I don't know this nigga. You understand? I don't know this nigga. I'm like, yo. Next time I seen this nigga, nigga. The girl got pushed in the pool. This nigga ready to kill this nigga. But he's like a Fruit Loop, flaming. And again, let me tell you, like, I wasn't scared of this shit. Cause my homeboys be having, like, they be having little Hollywood niggas that they be chilling, just saying they be chilling. I don't be knowing this shit. I'm stupid. But the girls, like I said, the girls said they was coming. I wouldn't even. Never. But yeah, hopefully he made it out. Made it out. I definitely made it out, boy. That shit was crazy, man. I'm so mad. But yeah, that shit ain't no joke, bro. You gotta be careful on this motherfucker. And like, again, like, you wouldn't know, I would never think that niggas is doing shit like that. But again, like, ugh. Like, again, like I said, I don't even think. Well, again, I don't know. Like I said, I know it was a setup. Like I say, so you gotta be careful. These motherfuckers be learning crazy shit, and they be trying this shit. They get some stupid bitches. Cause the nigga, like, I ain't gonna say who the nigga worked for. I said, listen, this is how this shit happened. Right? I remember now. I'm remembering this shit. Right? The nigga worked from some celebrities and some shit. Right? I think we had an after party. Like, that's what I'm saying. We had like some engines and shit. So he's telling these girls he got a room at the W for these actors that he worked for. Cause you know, that's real shit. A lot of celebrities be having rooms just sitting around and they don't use the shit. They ain't use the shit. So, and like I said, I was getting real emotion with these girls. So I'm like, whatever. That's what they say. I'm with the shit, whatever they say. I mean, be careful out here. I mean, you have to. This shit is dangerous. Like, for real. Like, motherfuckers are stupid. You know what I mean? Like I say, because the nigga will drug you and then be a faggot. Won't want to fight you. Like, what the fuck? Nigga, you try to kill me. Nigga, I mean, that's how I take it. If a motherfucker touch you and try to do some shit, he might as well kill you. Nigga drug you, fuck around and kiss you. He might as well kill you. They ain't even got to touch you. You know what I mean? Like, for real, like, this shit out here is dangerous. I wouldn't be the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. Be careful and shit. Don't even trust these sluts. For real. But yeah, I thought about that story when I was watching this. I was like, yeah, I gotta share that. Because, you know, I don't give a fuck. But I get it. Like I said, I don't think I ever told anybody that story and shit. Except probably Nemo. I think I definitely told Nemo. You know what I'm saying? I definitely told Nemo. I definitely told Nemo. Shout out to Nemo. Because I want everybody to know. I seen that nigga. Don't even ask me what the fuck I'm doing. I was surprised I was so nice about the shit. I only just, you know what I mean? Like, how you not? Like, the nigga, I mean, like, the nigga is a flamer, though. It's crazy. But yeah, shout out to Luke, though. Shout out to these niggas that, how do you, like, the point is, how do we live in a world where motherfuckers is free to drug niggas? And I get it. Like I say, I was drugged, right? Stupid me, right? I wasn't stupid, though. I thought I was with some like what, like that's the thing. Like imagine that. Like imagine Luke and shit, right? Luke probably on the same type of tip with some girls chilling. He not thinking like you not thinking that girls would drug you. You know what I'm saying? But then think about this though. If you got sex workers, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you got sex workers, like their job is to, you know what I mean? Their job might be to drug a nigga too. Like that shit is crazy. Like you would never expect, I would never expect that a girl's job would be to drug me for a nigga. Please, Lord. Cause I'm not thinking she gonna drug me for like, why would a girl drug you? You know, all she gotta do is say she with it, right? But that's the game though. Cause again, he's, you know. But of course, like I say, in some of these places though, this shit is spiked. That's how they come out the bottle. They come out the bottle spike. You know? Shit is real in the field out here, boy. You know? And we can't just sit around no more and let niggas, like again, what type of smoke do you want? I mean, at this stage, I don't want no smoke. But I don't want other niggas to be having fires and be setting fires and shit. Like, this is how we look bad as the people. This is how we look terrible as a community. This is how we don't go nowhere. It's false hopes, false dreams and shit. Like, this shit is... Like, again, like, I'm not even gonna say it like that, but like I say, like, this is how you create enemies. Like, again, if I had, like again, you gotta understand, like, if I had powerful enemies, you know, you gotta defend these niggas in powerful ways. Like, again, like I say, the nigga that like the shit that like that shit was my fault. Like, I don't even know these niggas. They nobody. They wear these some assistants to some niggas. Like, please don't act like this happened. Like, please forgive me. Like, for being stupid, trusting some broads I don't even fucking know. But you know, but the environment of Hollywood, bro, the environment of this music industry, the environment that these, like, you can't just live and make music. You can't just be talented You know what I'm saying? Without somebody victimizing you for your talent, without somebody victimizing you for your looks, victimizing you for your virgin butthole. Like this is, you know, like this is the shit we up against. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not to say that that's no everyday thing. Like that, this is no shit nobody else is supposed to experience. Nobody else is supposed to go through this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be diligent and vigilant, right? And watch your motherfucking self. But you know, who would think that girls is out here drugging guys? Right? Who would think that? Who would think that people out here drugging anybody? You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's thinking that shit. You know, like again, you go to meet somebody, you go to play your song, show your trailer. You're not expecting this dumb shit to happen to you, bro. And you shouldn't have to. You should just be able to just share your talents and shit. But yeah, I'm just saying, for me, I just feel like this is the frontier right here. You know what I'm saying? This is the sad frontier. Because Luke got more power than he knows. You know what I'm saying? He got the power to do stuff. He got the power to apply pressure. And again, I'm not to say that you want to be a snitch. Hey man, like again, like why do we want to be friends with people that we don't trust? That's the first thing. That's the first thing. We don't trust these niggas. He definitely can't be your friend. All money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? And if he is your friend, you better pull his coattail. If he is your friend, you better hip him to some game. But this not your friend, you know. I hope you ain't friends with niggas that would drug you. Like that's not your friend. A nigga that would drug you is not your friend. A nigga that would drug you is not a nigga I want to go around again. For real. Like I'm just being honest and shit. Like nah. Like there was the saying, "Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. You can't fool me twice." Like George Bush remix. You can't fool me twice, nigga. Like fuck that shit. That's crazy. You gonna play around with me? But yeah, it's like you can't. You know, we can't allow this to happen. But again, what do we do? What's the counterattack? Like it's like I said, I try to deal with solutions. I'm trying to deal with solutions, right? What's the solution? But again, there's no solution for thirsty niggas. There's no solution for sex workers and niggas looking for sex workers. There's just cliques. You know what I mean? There's cliques of people that indulge in the fuck shit. There's cliques of people that are sex workers. There's cliques of people that patronize sex workers. See what I'm saying? There's no other than we gotta keep, like I say, right now the problem is the line is so blurry. We don't know regular girls from fucking prostitutes. The line, the bad bitch line, is a blur. Like we got good girls dressing up like prostitutes, mad because niggas don't respect them. You know what I'm saying? And then a nigga will take a prostitute and respect her like she's a good girl, like she's a regular girl. Like, bro, like you gotta pick your side and shit. Like again, Nas had a song called Black Girl Lost and shit. It's the thing. It happens. Black girls get lost. Black men get lost. You know what I mean? That's why I'm pushing this spiritual journey to find yourself, get back on your path. Because a lot of us are lost. And we out here looking like the lost, afraid to look different. Again, and it's not, and I'm not to say that you ain't got to be, that you can't be sexy, you can't get your nails done, your hair done, weaves. No, that's not that. You know when the stripper shit starts. You know where that line is blurred at. that Fashion Nova. You know what I mean? Like a stiletto ain't a stripper shoe. The stripper shoe got a platform, not just the heel. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go get the heel, you get and then you get the platform, you on another level. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, like I say, how do you tell the people that's interested in that not to do that? No, leave that for them. But I'm just saying, let the other people, let the regular people who's not interested in that, they gotta have their own identity. Just like they fucking it up. Like I love Cardi B. I love Cardi B and Offset. I love them together. I think that was a good look. I was pushing this. I know y'all like who the fuck am I, but I'm pushing that shit when it was started. Like I used to be pushing that shit. Want them to get together, right? But that's not a goal for girls. See what I'm saying? Like again, like a lot of these goals is subliminal and shit. A lot of these goals are subliminal. Cardi B got married. Nicki Minaj had to get married. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, all right, shout out to Offset, but it's like he wife for the housewife. I mean, he home. What is it? He wife in the hoe. He housewife the hoe. However this shit go. Cause she is a certified reform stripper. We love her, but it is a fact. Strippers ain't sex workers, right? I don't know. You know they deal in the sex industry, but this is to me, this is part of that transition where it's like, yeah, I can be a stripper, I can marry me a rapper. I can be a stripper, and I can again like see for a rapper, a drug dealer is a prerequisite. For a female rapper, a stripper, or a fucking um a slut or a gold digger is a prerequisite. Like you gotta have, you know what I'm saying? Niggas throwing money at you in order to be a credible female rapper nowadays and shit. I mean, you gotta prove me wrong. Man. Like, show me who's the girl that is not the hot girl summer, who's not, you know what I'm saying, getting money out of nigga, who's not the city girl. You know what I'm saying? So, oh well, shout out to Sexy Red though, right? Sexy Red, Pound Town. She just let a nigga dick her down. But that's that's a whole different set of situations, right? That's the new era, right? That's basically like that's Portia, right? That's the new era. That's where Portia's at right now. Y'all know Portia from Real Housewives and shit. Portia went off and married. Well, first Portia had a baby by a regular nigga, right? After she divorced the football player, whatever, she had a nigga that she liked. Had a baby by the nigga, right? That's like her only child. By a nigga that she liked. Okay, cool. Long out the blue, here comes this African nigga with the African scam, and this chick fell for it. You know what I mean? I blame Kevin Samuels for the shit. Like no other, I blame Kevin Samuels for the shit. But yeah, she fell for the African scammer, thought he was a prince and the nigga was a fraud. Now she divorced the nigga, leaving the nigga because he ain't worth his fucking salt, his weight in salt. And she out hanging with her baby daddy, doing regular nigga stuff. Picking up the pieces, just trying to find happiness. But my thing is, why can't we be happy where we are happy? Why do we need to go have this fairy tale wedding? Like to me, the bigger the wedding is just more egg. All that shit is just more egg on the face. These prime time specials to get married to a scammer, it's more egg in your face. When there wasn't no happiness in there, when there wasn't no fucking goal. Like I never seen Portia. Like, I swear to God, I never seen Portia Child. I mean, like for real. Shit's sad. The child's only 5 years old. Like, how long was she dating this African nigga and going through the motions before they got married? That was like 2-3 years. Probably was only married for a year and a half. So like, as soon as she had the baby, she got fucking with this African shit. Like, y'all to come back with egg on your face. The point is, well, how long we gonna be out here prolonging the egg on the face and shit? Prolonging doing the real work, the real shit that's gonna make you happy and be sustaining and shit. Like, we at the stage now where we see that the shit don't work. And I get it. Nobody feels sorry for these people. I get it. I'm not telling you to. I'm just talking to these niggas because I see these niggas need help. Uncle Luke need help. He need to use his voice. I see him around here talking a lot. He on Stephen A. He on the news in Miami. But the nigga ain't telling them that they drugged me once. That's all I want to hear from you, Luke. The truth. He out there talking about, yeah, they got the vodka company, and you know you can't be owing no money to some vodka niggas, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, he don't owe money to the wrong people, brother. Didn't you just say they drugged you? You know what I mean? Like, why you like the shit be confusing out here? Shit be confused. Now you got a platform and I get it. You don't want to pile up on the nigga, but this is confusing. Shit is confusing, man. Y'all waiting for somebody to tell us the truth, and that person doesn't exist. You know? People scared of the truth. They rather go along and try to get some money. Fucking with a liar, fucking with a scammer, fucking with these people that will drug you. Like that's the worst, sickest thing in the world to me. You know what I mean? Like, you gonna do something to a dead person? Like, that's what it is. You got a person knocked out, comatose, sleep. You know what I mean? Even if a nigga was just pissy drunk, fall out drunk, and she wanted it. You know what I mean? Like, she wanted it before she passed out. She was like in the mix of it, and then she just collapsed. Nigga, let her stay there. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. You know what I mean? But you gotta let her stay there, because that ain't something to be doing out here having sex with lifeless, dead, you know what I mean, near dead, comatose beings and shit. Like I'm saying, like, these mental issues that some of these people are dealing with. And again, we can't be making these like that. That's what I'm saying. This is the front line, because these is heroes. Don't be running to these niggas. Don't be chasing these niggas and shit. That's what they scared of. They scared of Haiti. You know what I mean? They scared of a nigga like in Haiti taking over the country and shit. Like, they crazy. So they got people like Puffy up and down this motherfucker, you know, keeping us distracted from the power and the people. But yeah, man, like I would love to see Uncle Luke out here telling his story of what happened and shit. I get it, it's fucked up, but it happened. You know? And again, like I say, man, like, Yeah, I know how much of this shit is some Illuminati cover up, right? That's how I would like to ask y'all this shit. How much of this shit is some cover up? Like again, like I'm not saying Luke wrong when he's saying, "Hey, yeah, you fucking with some powerful people. You trying to get money from Bellagio? They own the I mean, from Diageo, the liquor company. They own the media. They own politicians. Yada yada yada. Like you barking up the wrong tree. I get it, but that don't have nothing to do with him drugging you. I'm saying, like, even if all of that was true, the nigga still drugged you. He's still a nigga that gotta get checked. Like some of these niggas, I don't give a fuck about that racial shit. That might be just karma. You know what I'm saying? That might just be karma. And again, like I tell y'all, the weirdest thing about these white boys is that they're not giving him no money if they don't got nothing on him. They're not putting this nigga in position if they can't knock him the fuck down. You know? Like shout out to Kanye, like I said, a nigga will put a hold on your bank account. You're like, what? How can a business company, put a hold on my bank account? Because they got money, they gonna go to a court and they gonna get an injunction, and the injunction gonna stop your money, and then you're gonna have to fight now to get the injunction put off. In the meantime, you looking like you broke. Shit don't even make sense out here, but that's the game that they'll play to embarrass you and to like you gotta be ready to fight the fight. Like again, Puffy don't have no fucking moral ethics. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you sitting here, like, it's like Luke is like making this nigga into a motherfucking celebrity and shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, bruh, don't do it. Hold on, let's hit this right quick. That's the wrong one. Like,
do not pay somebody to build you a Shopify store.
I'm just saying, this is dry snitching if it ain't dry snitching. Like Luke said, he always left Diddy parties early. Like, this is dry snitching though, bro. I know niggas don't, oh, I ain't no snitch. I ain't no, like, bro, you just dry snitching. Say what you got to say. Why'd you leave a man party early? Oh, I always left their parties early. Why?
Ask to you. We saw East Coast, West Coast. When we talk about the hip hop generation, Biggie, Tupac, all of that, we've seen the violence that occurred in the years past and stuff like that.
The organizers of the event said there was no need, and I was like, yes, there is a need, and because if they come, we come, there's going to be a problem.
Right.
And it became a problem at the hotel, and it was a melee, and they kind of showed that in the BMF movie,
BMF show, yep.
You know, which another crazy part of that story there, that was when Cortez Kennedy was holding out.
Okay.
And Cortez.
But so he talking about a melee. Like, I'm like, this is the shit that I know about Luke, right? The gangster shit. Melees and trying to turn up hotels, shootouts, and fucking, you know, Wild Wild West in Miami. I don't know a nigga that'll just say he got drugged and leave it at that. You know?
He was in the hotel with us before we went to the actual convention.
Good
You
Lord.
should have saw Cortez running out there. He went sign up with Seattle right the next day. He was like, I can't hang out
That's
with
right.
you because, you know, it was a chaotic situation. I could just say that a lot of people got touched up. And at the end of the day, me and Suge and Snoop and all them, if you look online, you'll see a picture of us in my suite at the Dolphin Stadium when I think it was Cincinnati Bengals.
Crazy shit, right? You're all good now. You touched them up, right? They had to respect your gangster. Why don't you make Puffy respect your gangster? I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with y'all and shit. I don't know. I just think it's different. You know what I'm saying? I think it's different. I think these people they got a real problem and shit. Somebody got to say something. Keep saying something that can help them. Because again, shout out to 50. Like again, I'm not piling on 50. I think 50, man. Like I say, we caught in these trauma bonds. I think he did something that's admirable. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of us would want to do. We want to fuck it. Let's pick up the pieces. We can move on ahead. Fuck it. I forgive you. You forgive me. Fuck it. Let's go. Crazy. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? Yeah, man. Nigga tried it. So you can't be mad at a nigga for picking up the pieces. I gotta be mad at him for not putting himself first. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, shit, man, like, can't trust nobody out here in this Hollywood world. This is the enemy of the state. You know? Like I say, I wish it was just about music. I wish it was just about entertainment. I wish it wasn't about, like, again, like a lot of this stuff is unimaginable. Like, what do you get? Like I say, what do you get from touching on a almost lifeless body? This shit is retarded. You know? Yeah. But that was my thing for today. What else is going on? I would say my Facebook. Let's go to Facebook. My Facebook is popping. Did y'all see this video I put up? Like, see, this is a beautiful thing. I like Facebook, but I put up some new videos today. Oh, I put up one up on here too, right? Did y'all see the Buddha video? I'm trying to take the style, right, that I have of you know, like Priest King style and shit. And I'm trying to cause I still like it, bro. I like that Priest King style. But you know? Yeah, so here it is right here. But it ain't really doing good, like, you know? It ain't really doing good. But I like it though. Cause it talks about a spiritual journey and how people are on a path to a spiritual journey. Like their religion comes after the spiritual journey. You know, like man creates these organizations create religion to control people that step out on the spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is something that I like this. I like doing it. You know, that's some weird shit. But I don't want people to think that because I know it's like Buddha and shit. Niggas like Buddha, what the fuck? But again, it's the type of shit I'm on. Like I'm like cool with the whole shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like enemies with anything. You know? These niggas ain't my enemy. Sure.
Said 50 cents, baby mother gave him herpes. What do? Are you upset with her? Are you mad at her? As an individual, are we upset with her? See, this is why you have to put yourself first. Because again, this is what she is supposed to do. She's supposed to move on with her life. She's supposed to look for love and look for happiness. She was caught up in a situation where she had sex with somebody that she didn't know. She obviously didn't know that they had a disease or situation that could put her life in danger, put herself in health risk, right? So she contracted something. Time goes past. She has to continue.
And again, like, yo, like, I hate to be. Do y'all see how I did that? I don't know if y'all got that. My bad. Yeah. But yeah, y'all see, why is it not doing it? But y'all see how I did that though? I think it's kind of weird.
To live with her life comes this new guy. Does she tell him no? Because he has to love himself enough, or he has things going. He has a future. He has a connection to oneness. He's part of source. He has a purpose to life, and he has to protect his own self because what? He doesn't know that this person is willing to hide indiscretions. This person is willing to hide history, fudge the lines in reality, and put your life in danger. This is
Like, this should sound like a movie, you know? Like, you definitely wonder why would a person, like, again, in Hollywood, like I said, I don't have no kids. I'm living in a world where I'm not even going to take off a condom. Like, for real. I can't have kids out here. I can't have kids anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't know these people. Like, I know that's hard. That's like a hard discipline. Like, why even? I just want to feel it. I just want to touch it. Nigga, you should get a girlfriend. You should get tested and then do whatever you you want to do to your girl, right? But it's like, again, like, because again, you don't know, and you can't. It's like you can't get mad at her because she could. What in the same vein that she's giving you something? What if you're giving her something else, right? Or what if he, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, if you gotta be like, damn, she's willing to let me give her something, stop. That's enough for you. Like, if the girl is like, nah, put on a condom, then you might be like, yeah, all right, fuck it, right? Cool. I can understand that rubber band logic, pretzel logic. But for a nigga to be like, yeah, fuck it, let's go. I just met you. And she not even thinking about herself, and you like not thinking about yourself, like, yeah, man. You can't be mad at her because she gave you the opportunity to destroy her, just like you gave her the opportunity to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. We young, like, bro, we in high school, we in college. Well, not high school, but you in college, you in fucking, you know, you out at the clubs and shit. And condoms are never in reach. I get it. I have done some other things. I have had sandwich bags, trash bags. Right? When the call of the wild. But yeah, at the end of the day, you know, you can't blame a person that gave you the same chance to kill them. Like, that's really basically what it is. Like, you know? And it's not like, nobody's wrong here. It's just that we didn't stop to think. We didn't stop to put ourselves first. We didn't stop to think about our life's plan, our purpose, that everything ain't about this one moment.
This is why you have to have oneness. You have to center yourself, okay? Center the world around you, because the people that we meet may not necessarily be able to be their true and complete selves. It's hard to pick up the pieces now when you have to go on play dates and visit when you know that this person is a liar and doesn't trust you, and you can't trust them because they put your life in danger. It doesn't seem like a bad thing when it comes out that this person was a sex worker.
It's really hard for me. I would really be hard to get over that. that a person would do that to me. Like I said, and it's not even like, it's not even their fault. Like I wouldn't want to be in a situation where I'm have to be mad at a person. I'm not to say it can't happen, it doesn't happen, but it's just reality. Like you gotta be thinking, even though it's real shit. Mistakes do happen. Sometimes we get the best of us. It's hard, especially as a man, right? When you get an erection, all the blood leaves your head. I can understand it. Like I feel bad for people in Atlanta. Like I know in Atlanta, like I say, they be paying for pussy all the time. All these rappers say they paying for pussy, they leaving money on the dresser. Like how much do you think a motherfucker could pay her not to wear a condom? I'm sure they got different prices and shit. Right? Like I said, I don't know. I'm just asking. Like, yeah, this with the condom on, and then you add an extra 100, extra 500 to take the condom off. Like, how much is your life worth? How much is the knowing that I just gave this bitch some shit too, dumbass? I give you $500 to kill you, to have you always think about me, dummy. Right? Of course, that's an extreme case. I'm exaggerating, but I'm just saying, like, yo, if you dealing with, if you paying for pussy and shit, how much is it? Not for the condom. Everything has a price, right? So we got to start putting ourselves first.
Because, hey, this is a person that you don't know, and when you met them, they tricked you. And when they tricked you with putting your life on the line. You gotta love yourself first. You gotta love yourself more than the moment.
More than the moment. That's hard. I think that shit is so hard. You gotta love yourself more than the moment.
See, religion don't let you get what you want. Religion gives you a person.
You know? You gotta love yourself more than the moment. And I get it, these moments be so exciting. They be so dynamic, right? Like who can't, you know, imagine being like loved and touched and kissed and held, and you know what I'm saying? Like passion. You start adding on these fucking psychedelics and shit like that, right? You got these sensations and shit. But bro, you gotta think about your life. And again, I'm not thinking. This is just an example of why you gotta think about yourself. You can't blame somebody else for having an agenda. You don't. Like I tell you, I look at myself and be like, damn, everybody else is, you know, working on them. Why aren't you? Like, you can't be mad at them for working on them because that's what you want. You want everybody else to be working on their best self. Why aren't you? You think everybody else is looking out for their best interests. Why aren't you? Especially like a stranger. You can't let a stranger, my friend, have more control over your life than you. You can't trust a stranger to fuck around and love you and want more for you than you want for yourself. It might happen. It might be a little old lady on the street. It might happen. But not in this world, in this freaky deaky world. You know? Real. Because again, if you lucky, the girl that give you the shit, you might be able to spend a happily ever after with it. Right? If you're lucky. But if you're not lucky, you might just get it, you know what I'm saying, on a whim, on a fling, with a chick you don't even like. And you got a man or got a weird situation, right? And then all of a sudden, here you go. You gotta go explain to someone that someone you gotta go look for someone's love and shit. Someone to accept you because you was, someone to put you first. Because again, you coming now and you dangerous now. You reckless. And again, I'm not trying to be. I'm just not hate. This is just telling you how we gonna avoid shit. How we gonna not look dangerous and reckless. How women should not be looking for dangerous and reckless futures, right? Not the rapper. Pause. But yeah, shout out to Priest King Art. This shit be lit. This shit is crazy. Someone to hold. I know, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit, bro. I'm just trying to learn. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to just figure this stuff out. But if we had 50 likes a day, right? I ain't complaining. Anything above 50, I count it as joy, right? But I don't complain. I just take 50 and be cool with it. 50 a day, baby. That'll work. We still got time. 24 hours, baby. But yeah, like, I think, let me get over here and talk my shit. But I was thinking about this, like, because like I said, I know myself. And I know people, I know their intentions. I know myself, I know my own intentions. And I know I ain't really trying to, but I be like, I could really add insight to a lot of shit. Not to say it'd be worthwhile to everybody, but to those on the spiritual path, it should be great. And that's what I want to try to do. I want to keep adding insight. But yeah, like this is like I say, for me, I feel like also too, this is just the next level, the next step. It's the next step. Cause nobody else I can't see this shit happen again. And I don't think it can happen again. Imagine you got not to say, I mean, it definitely can happen again. Because it's not these people, it's a culture. It's a Hollywood, it's a culture that weird shit that shit that be happening in the valley. Like, again, that's where a lot of these mansions be at in the valley and shit. So that's a culture. Like these niggas didn't create it. They just went out there and thrived. And that's why they in Miami because all you need is willing participants and thirsty ass niggas. And that shit's crazy. So you can't save everybody, but you can definitely let people know that it's a different way. That's what I'm feeling like, man. Like, don't get caught up in these situations, and when you do, don't find it's not the end of the world. But yeah, like that was a lot for today. Coming up on 2 hours. Thank you guys for hanging out. Like I said, we gonna do a lot more timeline therapies. I'm gonna expand on it. I'm gonna try to get better at it. But yeah, like let's just. I keep because I mean we having fun though. But shout out to everybody that's here. I can hang around though, and I don't be caring about. Well, no, I'm gonna leave this up though because I ain't saying too much. But yeah, I'm working on AGS. I'm working on a lot of stuff. Because again, like I said, like the reason why I can't get into this I'm trying to get back into the mind. I'm trying to you know, like, because again, of course, I'm gonna do a lot of stuff in the car, like that everybody loves. The car is just an ill scene, right? Everybody love it, so we could definitely get to the car. I don't know. We'll probably get back there, but yeah, but we're gonna do a lot of this next because I can't. Even though I did find out that I gotta I don't really like using this computer in the car. That's what I'm saying. So I can't really do that. But yeah, I gotta do more spirituality stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I gotta do that in a day so I could do it more like a school, God school. Come back with God school. Um, I don't know. I'll be taking out the changes and shit. That's why I fucking love it. But again, I'm trying to figure this out. You know, because again, like I say, it's a thin line between where I'm kind of at, where I want to be, and where I could be by doing some dumb shit. Like, you know, I don't know. But again, we might. I don't know. Hope y'all enjoying everything that's going on. Though. Definitely go check out Priest King on Facebook. You know, because it seems like that's where I'm dropping stuff at. Like again, a lot of times, like the comments and stuff help me out. They let me know what the vibes, what people energy is, what they got, what they like. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm telling you, like, I'm not here. I want to. I mean, the new stuff I make, I want people to like. No disrespect. Like, not to say people don't like it, but like, I want people to keep liking the stuff that I be making. Like when I'm trying, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm just watching. Like me and my room was talking today. Was like, yeah, like this should be taking me so long to be like original. Like I gotta take forever so I can stay different. Like y'all see, like when like again, nobody was doing those fucking. Nobody's doing none of this shit. So I had to, I had to stop. You know what I'm saying? So I could just go do stupid, different home. And that's what I'm saying right now. It's like cool because I see that niggas they can't really get a grasp on the spirituality. You can't unless you talk about aliens and you talk about some underwater shit. Or you talking about conspiracies. Like niggas don't have spirituality. They don't even know what's going on. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's weird. A lot of these niggas, y'all come here, y'all steal my shit to go teach this shit. I motherfuckers should be learning this shit. Stop trying to teach them shit you don't know. This ain't history. It's different and shit. Like history is the shit you can read from a fucking book. This is some shit you gotta read off of your experience. And y'all niggas don't have it yet. Not to say y'all or who, whatever, but I'm like, I'm just saying, bro. Like these master teachers, these fucking, y'all can keep trying this shit. Like I'm telling y'all, the way this shit is moving now. Like again, we not like just like we can. Spirituality ain't gonna have nothing to do with no aliens in 6 months. They ain't gonna have nothing to do with no Atlantis, underwater cities, or no fucking reptilians, or none of that shit. In 6 months, bro, because that's why I'm taking all that Buddha shit. I'm about to take everything. I'd rather have niggas talking about religions and than fucking aliens, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Even though it's probably the same shit, all these niggas is waiting on the cloud, on the moon, in heaven, waiting to come back on the mothership. Take the fuck. All this shit is insane, man. Be all fucking nothing. And that's why I'm like, I don't think they stand a chance and shit. You know? And like again, I'm not to say you stand a chance. I don't know. There's no competition. Like, you know? But it's like in my mind, like I'm saying like this. This is how I'm thinking. Like y'all said when I was at 5,000, I'm like, yo, man, like 5,000 people is kind of where you want to stop. You at a dumb spot right now. You can have 5,000 friends, or you can fuck around and have 5,000 enemies. Like you don't need 5,000 enemies and shit. For 5,000 friends, you can do a lot. Like we changed the world with 40 fucking people. I know what we can do. Like 5,000 people. I want to make sure we all friends here. We all on the same page. Let's go after that. Like, you know. And then of course I still got my plan for black people. Like that shit is hard and it's crazy. It don't make sense. So hard. But like I said, I feel like that's gonna be like once it's finished, it's gonna be easy because we got the shares. We got people that's vibrant. I don't know how it's gonna be. Yeah, I mean, bro, this is crazy. But yeah, we got the shares. That's what matters to me. You know? Yeah, man. But yeah, I don't feel bad for people right now, man. I only feel bad for the people that's on a journey. That's it. If you're not on the journey, I can't think about it. You know? Like that's what I'm saying. Like all of this stuff that I be seeing, I be like, yo, if he was on a journey, this wouldn't be happening. If she was looking for her higher self, she was trying to get into him, this wouldn't be happening. Like again, like I'm not saying that I done taught Kanye and Kendrick and I done changed their life and shit. I tell you, spirituality is about competition. Yep. So I tell you that. Like these niggas I say they be talking about these niggas lying like they used to use my lines to kill these niggas and shit because I will tell you that it's competition. It's a fight. It's the forces of good versus evil. It's the forces of light versus the dark. You know? Like I can't let my light shine and be upset that other niggas is upset because my light is bright and they want to be out here touching on niggas in the dark. Like, nah, like, and again, like, I'm not, listen, that's why I was like, this is a double edged sword. I feel like I got so much good positive energy. Like I said, I'm not trying to get into no shit. I get it when niggas saying they not trying to, I don't want that smoke. Diddy got money, Diddy got power. Psh, I get it. I'm not hating on niggas. I don't really give a fuck about that. But I can get it. How people just, you know. But and I can get it how I can say for me, and like I say, my understanding is that people don't really care about this shit, bro. That's the beautiful thing. Like I say, I don't have to talk about this type of shit to get attention, to get views, to get likes, to shares, to be happy with my page and shit. I'm talking about, like I said, I'm not using this type of shit to get my page popping. I feel like my page is good to go. It's popping. You know what I mean? Like, and that's where where it should be. But it's reality at this stage. Probably gotta deal in reality. I need to talk about the election. I need to talk about the riots that's coming. I need to talk about these. Like it's gotta get set. We know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, like it's time for a spiritual interjection. Like that's why I tell you I love, you know what I'm saying, like the celebrities' influence, right? Because it's like, hey, they cool, right? But what makes them influence is what? What makes them influenced by me? That they know me. It's not a big deal and shit. Like these niggas should not. It's not rocket science and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. Shout out to the God that know me. But we need other people to know me. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I tell you, my thing is I'm trying to add value. I know this is crazy, but I don't really understand what other people, like I be saying, like what don't we know? You know what I mean? I'm like what do, like I used to ask cuz, like, cuz, what don't we know? What don't y'all know? What y'all want to learn? Like, how do you ask a nigga what don't they know? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. So it's like I know what's going on. Like again, like I'm saying, bro. The fucked up thing about all of this shit is that all of these niggas know me. No disrespect. I'm really like serious. Like again, like I tell you, everybody like it's no joke that I be saying like people like would say Meek Mill stole my whole style. Like, like everybody knows that. I'm the realest nigga in Philly ever, right? Like it's solidified. Everybody knows that. I encourage these niggas. I inspire these niggas. Right? So everybody know I be like Usher, my best friend, right? Since I was fucking like 18, right? As a kid. And just turned 18 this summer. I wasn't even 18 yet. Yes, I was. Yeah, I was 18. But yeah, I told you a lot of this shit be funny to me. You know what I mean? Being a mix of a lot of shit. But like I say, to me, you have to understand. Like I say, that's like with the polite and the whole, you know, like Sonetta and them. I'm like, yo, I don't think them niggas is no like. Y'all understand? I went to Hollywood before. I was fucking with billionaires and movie deals. Like they gave Puffy their revolt shit to fuck with. To these niggas is shutting me down. Like I'm on Hollywood. I'm in TV land. I'm making movies. Like Puffy don't know nothing about that shit. This is because I created the whole fucking lane. Like I did the same. Like when I did this shit, like I said, they got Puffy's show. They got fucking I mean, what's the name? Oprah and Tyler Perry became partners, and then Tyler Perry went and bought. All this shit is happening in like the year that I'm owning my TV station, killing all these niggas and shit. Created so much competition and shit for myself. That's retarded, right? But I still don't feel like I can't defeat none of these niggas in the world. If I had to, I wouldn't say I'll be looking for a fight. But I mean, I don't feel like the truth would lose to none of these niggas. You know what I mean? Because again, like I say, like none of these niggas, they're not who they say they are. They just are puppets that they put up. Now, granted, Tyler Perry can produce and write shows, but it's a lot of other things going into, like I say, like it's a lot of other things that go into being a leader. You know, shout out to Umar Johnson, right? But it's a lot of other things that go into being a leader than just coming on YouTube and talking. And you know, I say shout out to him because he'll come to your city, to your school, to your state. He gonna do an interview 2 or 3 times a day. As long as y'all paying with barbecue, fried chicken, and some pork ribs, Umar is there. He don't care. He work for food, right? But he grinding. So everybody else, I don't really see as a real, you know what I mean, doing anything else, right? Because again, like, so again, like, but then, so now he does that, but he don't have talent. These other people got talent, but they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And again, you can't do that when you are a brand. Umar is really, he's good shit, but he hasn't achieved. I know people say he probably has. He gets paid to perform, but again, like there's energy and there's vibrations. Like, you know, we got to get Umar to a point where, you know, where he could be, you know. Anyway, so that's just how I see the game right now. Like, I see the game as it's constant elevation. Like I say, I look around these Hollywood shit, and everybody here is a 1 degree away of separation. It ain't 6, it ain't 5, it ain't 4. These niggas is 1 degree away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you, I kind of felt like I say, like if Meek Mill stole my style, everything about him was based upon me. I don't feel responsible for that shit. Like again, like I tell you, I understand a lot of this shit. None of these niggas was talking about foreign cars and talking about money and big, like where I was from on the East Coast. None of that shit. Like none of that shit. Like again, none of these niggas was drug dealers. Like where I'm from Philly, niggas was corner boys. It wasn't taking trips to California getting bricks, fucking with Mexicans and speaking Spanish till you connect. They didn't do none of that shit. I did all of that shit while I was still in college. You know what I mean? I'm going to school, getting on a plane, coming back with 5 and 6 bricks. Like giving my teacher notes from BET in LA. Like, yeah, why were you missing? Well, I had to go do an interview in LA at BET, really. Yeah. While I copped this. You see what I'm saying? Like these niggas wasn't doing that in Philly. Especially them fucking kids. You know what I mean? And like I said, like that whole exotic foreign shit. Like again, I really feel like I made the girls into the stripper shit. I ain't gonna lie, like I really do. I'll tell you, I made God as a woman and shit. Like God as a woman is the counter to models and rock stars. God as a woman is the balance to this shit. But it's culture, baby. It's culture. You know, I'm just bringing culture. I'm here to push culture. I'm here to push right truth culture, right? But I definitely, like I say, I look around, I don't see like, and like I say, I understand too. A lot of the stuff in the last year, I really, not last year, last 5-10 years, I feel like I initiated it, and all these other niggas in the world is just reacting off of some shit that I initiated. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, so I don't see no problem with these things. I don't see no competition as far as like competing with the hearts and minds of the people, because that's what this is all about. You know what I'm saying? With the ones, I'm not trying to destroy anybody. I try to set niggas free. Like again, my track record, like I say, my track record on this shit should show my heart and my intentions. I don't be running through this joint dragging niggas, dragging doctrines, dragging fucking, you know, people's reputations. No, nigga, I did what I had to do. Vidi Veta Vinci. Nigga, I came, I saw, I conquered. The shit is over. It's not personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here, like, again, hopefully from the win, they win. It's not personal. I'm not going looking to beef with nobody in no fucking industry to make anything personal. It's the same. My mission is the same. My intentions is the same and shit. And And every time I engage with my people, my brothers, no matter what side of the political agenda spectrum they're on, it's always with good intentions for me. Even if we sitting here knuckles bleeding and shit, like that's what I'm saying. Like my mind had to switch because it's like I don't be like I'll fuck around and hurt you, but I don't want to kill you. You know what I mean? It's like a real weird place where I would hurt. I would have to. You know what I mean? Do what I gotta do, but I wouldn't want to kill you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm cool with my intentions and shit. I don't know if other people could understand that or get it, but that's why they need to see me on the main stage and the main platform, like, and not even to say like again, like I told y'all, like this is a trick. I know what I know what the people want. Like I could keep like again, a lot of this stuff is secrets underground. We don't need this. We give them snippets. We give them the best of what we want them to have for the programming. But this is where we build. This is where we come and we save and we touch lives and the people. You know what I mean? Like again, I'm gonna open all this shit up, but we don't need to. We so influential. It's about the power of the source. Like we don't have to be out here fucking around, bro. Like that's why I love this shit. Some of these niggas don't know how powerful they can be. You know what I'm saying? And like man, I'm a nigga that got, you know. So yeah, we want to show these niggas this summer, this year, this month, this week. Like, and I know it seems slow, but y'all gotta understand, I'm a nigga that started from zero. You know what I mean? I just ain't have no page. I ain't have nothing. Like I had this. Shout out to everybody over here. Shout out to y'all. Right? You monetize. Shout out to y'all niggas. Get your memberships if you want to watch on the playbacks, right? But yeah, like, you know, and like I say, now I fuck around and turn this page up. And it's a ministry. The more people that see it, the more people that be connected by the ministry. But I'm not in a rush to do it. We gotta, yeah, I understand how big this shit could be. Like we just seen, like, did y'all just see when I hit the lives? That shit was on the, like, they never promote my shit. It's it. I don't care about here. I get it, but they don't never tell you my shit like on the side of the shit. Like what? I don't give a fuck. But they greedy. These motherfuckers want you to be in a program so they can make money off you. Like they don't want people to watch my videos because there ain't no ads. They rather watch a whack video that they can make $1 off of, right? So I'm not mad at them. I'm trying to play their game. You know? But yeah, this situation gonna be crazy. We about to step out and help America, man. Again, like I say, if I don't have a track record of helping, if my shit not solution based, then I can see it would be corny. Just another nigga out here minding other motherfuckers' business, basically. Because that's what this shit be to me. I know, fuck it. I know it's deeper than that. But if we not trying to offer some solutions and shit, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I be saying, like, y'all, like niggas be thinking I be trying to kill niggas. No, I don't be trying to kill niggas though. Cause I don't want, I'm not your replacement. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's hard to understand and shit. But like I be telling y'all, like, I'm not here to be y'all niggas friends. Some of these niggas I don't wanna be friends with. I don't wanna, you know, I don't want they chat to come up over here and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want Tariq Nasheed FBA. Like I said, it's not disrespectful, but it's the mindset. Like again, when they come on our page, ain't nobody saying, yeah, we all Moors. Ain't nobody saying we all Hebrews on my page. I'm talking about spiritual. I'm talking about we all guys. It's niggas that got B's and L's on their shit. They got Yashuralas and all types of shit. They're not pushing that shit. We not. I don't breathe that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't one nigga ever say, praise Allah, praise Muhammad, praise Yahweh, or none of that. No, like, no disrespect. But they not bringing that there. You know what I'm saying? And they all welcome. And that's why I'm feeling like, that's why I'm like, yeah, I can share other people's shit. Because it's a respect thing, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas gonna lose. Not to say niggas, because I'm not competing with niggas in specific, right? But yeah, it's the respect thing at this stage. Highly respectable. You know, if you a spiritual being, I got love for you. If you're not, then I'm going to try to help you. You know, be who you who you are. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely a spiritual journey, though. You know? And I know, I mean, again, like I say, don't put yourself in competition with niggas. Niggas got to stop trying to compete with niggas and shit. You know what I mean? Like, y'all gonna compete with some shit, and it ain't gonna work out right. Like, I'm telling y'all, I'm not competing with anybody. I'm looking to be friends. I'm looking to be, I mean, not friends. What's the shit called? Associates. Let's be associates. We can be co-workers and shit like that. As long as y'all ain't co-sex workers, we can be co-workers. You know? Because again, like I say, I had to realize, like, yo, like, cool. Like, all right, I know who Kendrick name is, right? True indeed. You know what I'm saying? And I know he used to fucking with us and shit. But I didn't know, like, he be fucking with us. Like, I get it. But we go through that song line for line. Y'all gonna hear so many different videos. You know what I'm saying? They piece together to make them rhymes. Like, so many different topics and talking points. They just piece together. And just made, like, again, I love the way he do it. Like I told you, I love when they count me out as one of my favorite songs of all time. And he took my shit in and he gave me a theme. So, like, thank you. So I don't complain, but that's the type of shit that I needed, and that I can, like, I say I'm not afraid of this shit. Like, yo, that got me fucked up at this point, bro. I'm not afraid. I used to be. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to be afraid of shit. Like, I'm a nigga that, like, yo, I used to have sex with my girlfriend, right? And I used to rip her pussy. Part of me. I would be so scared to have sex with her, and she'd be begging for me, and I'm like, yo, this shit, like, I'm gonna rip this shit. Like, you know it. Like, you telling me I'm ripping it. I see it is ripping. Like, you show me this shit. You should be trying to heal. Like, why do you want to keep? And I would be scared to, like, give the people what they want. Like, ew. I'm saying that to say, I know that's real vague and drastic and nasty, but that's how I feel, like, about the shit. Like, I got something that the niggas will like and they want, but I'm scared of it. I'm scared of my power that I'll go fuck around and go ape shit, and I'll hurt you, and I don't want to hurt you with this information. I mean, like, I don't want to hurt you. I want, this shit is crazy. Like, again, I understand. Like I say, I be talking about peace to the gods, but I kind of leave it there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, I'm kind of like, don't be wanting niggas to, like, you know what I mean? Like, to trip. Because the shit is like, I understand, like I say, just because we Indians don't mean that y'all gods. I feel it. That wasn't the thing. You know what I mean? That wasn't the thing. I pushed that shit from day one. I pushed it. I made it the thing. I don't care what nobody say. I wasn't gonna settle for less. I'm like, if I'm gonna be in this joint, I got to be me. I'm a God. We God, and of course, Indios means God. I admit it. I show it to you in the dictionary, right? But I kept pushing it, man. I just kept pushing it. I wouldn't let it go. I'm not gonna let it go. I can't let it go. It's the truth, right? And shit, just man, I'm just saying, like, so the point I'm making is now. Imagine I got some people that's like, yeah, like again, I don't have to teach niggas we the gods. That's the one thing with this shit. That's all this shit. Like again, I should, like I say, we like again. I take this shit for granted because we lose so much time, you know, trying to help people that don't want help. And shit. You know what I'm saying? But let's go to this shit right here. Like, shout out to this shit again. This is the day. It's 16 hours ago. I woke up with all power. Rise and shine. Peace to the goddesses. Like, this is not a joke over here. Over here, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no laughing emojis. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. This ain't a big deal, but this is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a big deal. This is today. You know, again, like I say, nobody like I had to start pushing my art. I wanted to get my art up to where my videos is at, right? Now my art might sometimes be past my videos, which is brilliant. I don't care. I'm not none of this shit is personal. They all gotta be better than each other. That's how I look at it. The art is on the same competition as the videos, as the live streams, as Priest King Films. Anything you post, nigga, it's all ops. They all gotta fuck around and compete and perform. But the point is, like, you don't, you know, you don't find too many people that wake up with all power. You know what I mean? We've been talking this shit, pushing this shit for years, bro. On deaf ear some days, right? Where's Shelly at? Shelly though, Shelly will be the first to remind you. I woke up with all power. You know what I'm saying? So you hit the like button. Let's not forget any of our friends. Danielle. Hey Danielle. All the goddies. Hey Mary. All the goddesses. Peace to the gods. But yeah, man, just to have people on your A-alike, B-alike, like to me, that's a lot, bro. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, you know, like I say, some people might say we don't need this, right? We don't need to be starting with a foundation. But why don't we? Why don't we deserve to have a community? Why don't we deserve to be reinforced? You know what I'm saying? And reinvigorated on the daily. Like again, that's what I'm saying. Like if you like, yo, like some of this shit is a cheerleader. I'm a cheerleader for this shit. I'm a cheerleader for niggas. I'm a cheerleader for the community. I'm a cheerleader for the source. That's like a prerequisite, you know? And I gotta live in a space where, like I said, I live in a feel good space. I know that's like, what? Nigga crazy. Yeah, nigga, I live in a feel good space. I wanna make niggas feel good. know what I'm saying? I want to make niggas feel good, feel inspired. Shout out to Shelly from up the block. You know what I mean? Where's her comment at up in here? Shelly left a comment. Shout out to Shell. Where's she at? Hold on. Let me find her her $1 million comment. That's what we say. I love Shells. Let's see. You inspire. Tell them again, Shell. You inspire. You know? I know that's crazy. I'm corny, but bro, that's what I'm here to do. You know? And if I get around more people, I'm going to inspire more people. I don't want to change what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, like, I'm not trying to disrespect 50. I'm trying to inspire 50. I ain't trying to disrespect Diddy. I'm trying to inspire Diddy. I ain't, like I say, we grown, bro. Like I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? Like at this stage, cool. We can all agree to disagree. But if y'all doing stuff like drugging people, y'all, you know, anybody that's not consensual and shit, bro. Like that's the opposition. That's the enemy of the state. You know. And that's a beautiful thing. Like I say, bro, like I get it. I'm not trying to be the moral police, right? But like one thing I can say that I did with the Indians, right, is again, like I tell y'all, like it was to the point where I didn't. I was just, like I said, I tell you, I start wars. I don't necessarily have to fight them. Like I had to learn how to watch what I say. Even if I was about to start a war, I couldn't even lead up to it because if I got a problem, niggas, it would be on. If I had some negative things, like I seen somebody doing something out of whack, of course, right? It wouldn't just be negative for no reason, but then they would be on them. So I didn't necessarily have to do too much. You know what I mean? Like this is the resistance, this is the army, this is Black Indian defenders. I didn't have to do too much. You know? Meaning that the community police itself, like again, like I said, like Pan Africanism is dead and shit. Like, bro, like, all right, I don't want these niggas around here. I don't want such and such, such and such. These niggas ain't Indians. We ain't such. I can say all of that, but if y'all don't reinforce it, y'all don't live it, and y'all don't fucking around and not reinforce it all the time, but enforce it like it's the law, it don't mean nothing. And that's the thing I'm saying. Like we got the people enforce the laws. The people, you know what I mean? I may set the standards, set the rules, but the people, you know what I mean? The people did the thing. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I think is going to happen in Black America. Like, I know people upset. I'm not black, and this man, you don't got to be nothing. I don't know y'all niggas. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know y'all niggas, bro. Like again, you know, I can't let niggas that roll my coattail give me directions. Y'all don't know where the fuck I'm going. Y'all niggas just jump through them. Period. And it's looking like a lot of niggas can be replaced. If we got, I'm telling you, you got too many niggas with all power. I had a bunch of niggas that ain't have no power. I had to create a whole fucking thing of some powerful ass, invincible ass, confident, brave Indians. You know? I had to argue with niggas and fight with niggas because they was weak and scary. Nigga. Like I said, like unfortunately for niggas, I still live in Philly. You know what I mean? I still live in Philly. I can go anywhere, any club. I get love. If it's some niggas that act like they don't know me, act like they don't like me, I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? So all motherfucking shit. They'll say I'm good everywhere in the world, like I'm good here and shit. That was a goal of mine. 15, 20 years ago, that was a goal of mine. I'm old. You know what I mean? Goals again. Get the same love I get here in LA, in Atlanta, in New York. And New York is a hard one. But in New York, in Miami, everywhere I go, I need a yo, what's up? I'm here. Yo, my that's how I be when I call niggas. When I pop up, go time. I appreciate it. Don't get it fucked up. So I'm comfortable in Black America. I know niggas don't get it. They keep thinking that it's something different. Like that's what I'm saying. That's why people don't really understand that they just entertainment. Not everybody. I'm not talking about. I'm just saying, like let's just say Umar. Fuck it. Sorry, Umar. Like Umar, he got punked. I guess the nigga said he had a white girlfriend, but he really don't. He just was just doing it just because he know that's gonna get him upset. He know that's gonna send him off the deep end. He's going to ride. I say he's going to go into character, right? He's going to be predictable and shit because the motherfucker pulled up with a white girl, right? Oh no, nigga, you against the culture. Like this is how they get to play you. You know what I mean? You're not a real person. You know what I'm saying? He's so black he can't be real. You know what I mean? Like how you're a leader of of all people when people deal with interface and interchange and exchange with all races and all people. Like one thing I realized, like about black people and white people and shit, like white people can't like just like white people can't help that they white. You know what I mean? I know that's really crazy. Black people can't help that they black. I'll say it like that, right? How about that? We could be fair. But like I say, white people can't help that they white, bro. And black people know that. Black people are compassionate to that aspect and shit. Like a motherfucker, like they can't jump, they can't dance. Like it's not their fault. You know what I mean? Like all black people have accepted that and shit. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like you can't get over that shit. Like that there is a difference. Okay, cool. They can't do this. They can't do that. The fuck? We've heard it. You know. And again, like I say, I know me. I had to go hard and bang and do what we had to do to show the differences and stuff. Okay, it's true. It's history. But bro, it's not like we can't be friends. I don't change history. I can just change the way I respond to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like I say, like, you know, and in this new world, these new kids, like again, nobody's upset with history. Nobody's even mad if the shit is a lie. Everybody just want to keep going. They want to move on. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard for people to dig that. Like, and I get it. Like, you know, it's always going to be a room for history because every year they graduate more indoctrinated, miseducated students. So I get it. We always gonna have to re-educate niggas, right? But again, like we don't care about that shit, bro. Black people don't care about this. Like we don't care about that shit, bro. And we tired of having to care about it. That's why like the whole idea of putting yourself first and centering the world around you is so contagious. You know, I just gotta, we gotta continue to explain it and break down the idea and the purpose behind it and how you have to be a better you so that way you can be part of a better unit. It's no good unity without you. It got to be a good you for it to be good in unity. You know, nobody wants to work on yous, on the individuals and our individual gifts. And like I hear everybody saying spiritual gifts, and I never heard niggas talking like this before. Shit, I never did. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, like I say, none of this is the thing. Like again, even with like Kanye West, right? When he's saying "I'm a God," right? He's like, again, you have to understand, like there is a energy, there's a push, there's a projection, there's an umbrella. This is just being pushed. Like I talk about a wave and all this shit. This shit is just going further and further and further and further. People gonna want more information about all of this stuff, bro. So it's never just, you know, it's never gonna stop. Like again, like I say, I want to deal with the people who already know we are God. They don't need me to tell them. You know what I'm saying? Like they just need me to reinforce it. They need me to help them help them stay motivated. They kick them in their butt if they get off the path. They don't need me to tell them what they already know inside. I want some people that know that they different, that already feel. That's what I'm saying. Like on my page, the shit that get a lot of views, that used to get a lot of views, because now everybody the same. But it's like we already different. You know what I mean? That shit get a lot of views because niggas know we already different. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw, like it's just different, bro. It's different when you don't have to be. You don't have to like again. I understand when you leave in these religions, when you leaving and heading on something spiritual, you have baggage. You have religious baggage. You have cultural baggage. You have parental baggage. It's hard. You don't want to make your family look. You don't want to be ashamed. You know. But again, I'm telling you, like, yo, if you don't follow your heart, if you don't trust what you see, what you know, like there are reasons that lead you to this spiritual path. There are reasons that lead you to seek out a higher self, to seek out a balance, to seek out a more enlightened existence. There's not just, you know, that's what I'm telling people, like, yo, if you're happy where you are, stay where you are. You know what I mean? Don't get it fucked up. Like if you live in the valley of the shadow of death and you love it, yo, where else would you go? Right? But if you realize that this isn't your home and you're just visiting, you're just you're walking through, you're on a path, you're on a journey. You know what I'm saying? That's different. That makes you different. That keeps you different. And a lot of us feel different. You know, like I said, I understand people can look at me. Like I said, people caught up in these numbers. I've never was caught up in these numbers. I know I'm playing an algorithm game. I know I'm against the devil. I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna shame the devil, right? Like I told you, I wasn't even gonna monetize this shit. We 2-3 years in, and I ain't even wanna. I'm not giving the devil a dime, right? Not to say that these niggas is the devil, right? But just to say hypothetically, hey man, I'm here to destroy. And that's the mentality. But now we're gonna build from the ashes. We're gonna build from the compost. the great I am, the great awakening, the awakened one. Like again, we got a whole movement of niggas that's woke, waiting for their plan, waiting for the command. Like again, like they gonna hate me because all these woke niggas gonna be active. You know, all these bad bitches gonna be good bitches. They gonna hate me. They gonna want me to stay out of their business. When you make enlightenment mainstream, when you make love and peace and togetherness mainstream, they're gonna hate me, right? No, they're not. They're gonna love me. They're gonna appreciate me. I'm beautiful, damn it. But either way, it doesn't matter because I'm here to free the cards. But again, like I said, bro, like this ain't, this is a resonant message. This is a message for whoever resonates. You know what I'm saying? Whoever this message resonates with is who this message is for. I mean, that's the scary part. Like I tell y'all, my most dangerous thing is that, again, let's look at this. And you got 20 likes, right? I mean, 89, we say 90, we got 21 shares. So if this was 100, it would be 20%. But it's not 100, so we're gonna say 25%, I guess. I don't know. Right? Of the people like it, share it. That's what I'm saying. It's the energy that we can give. Like I gave Indians weapons. Imagine how I gave the Indians weapons. How I gave them an arsenal to go out here and fight their own fight, their historical fight. This is the same mentality, but it's a spiritual fight. I feel like I'm still me. I'm the same person. They just wasn't using me right. Right? Now I get to use myself right. I feel like I'm the same person. I just wasn't being tapped into. I had to start from the bottom. I gotta be sitting around babysitting. Like y'all just seen all the shit I be watching. It ain't the same niggas I'm babysitting, right? I'm looking at mainstream shit, regular shit, right? Mm. But I could say peace to the gods and the goddesses, and like that's what I'm saying. Like this is our thing here, you know? Like I don't understand. These niggas, they don't know what they missing. They don't know what they missing. And I'm telling you, I appreciate the shares. That's what matters the most. I appreciate the likes. That's what matters the most. Shelly going back, she got me confused. She's a bomb. Definitely. Sharing, man. She's so dope. But yeah, like, I appreciate that. Like, that's how, man. That's what inspires me. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I be thinking about. How can I represent this thing? You know what I mean? How can I represent this thing? So yeah, man. Definitely love y'all. Thanks for hanging out. It's 3 hours now. We had a good show. I think that was a good show. But I just wanted to share that first information. We're gonna keep building. I'll be back. One of these days I'll be ready. I'll be ready. We'll be back on God's School. It might be ASAP. It should be soon. I have nothing else but love. So yeah, thanks for Shelly Shell from up the block for hanging out and inspiring me because again, it's symbiotic. Y'all inspire me to want to inspire. Like I know it's weird, but let's say there's some shit that I could only dream of. I could only dream of this life. I know that seems crazy. You want to be rich, you want to be successful. I want to be helpful, and you help me. You know what I mean? Like you inspire me to inspire. Like if it's a real thing, I know it's crazy. If it's a real thing, but the thing is real. Like I really am inspired by you and by y'all, and like, cause again, I don't believe this shit. This shit be scary to me. Like you can never imagine this dream being real. Like, but it is, and y'all inspire me to keep it real, and keep it going, and don't give up on it, and keep touching and touching and touching. So, but yeah, I'm going to sleep. Oh, finally, we're gonna get, we're gonna win again. But I already got shells. Let me ask you a question though. What did you think of the Buddha thing? You want more of them Buddhas or nah? Not because again, it won't be like the Buddha. It'll be like Muhammad. It'll be Jesus. It'll be um, who else? Everybody that went on a spiritual journey. We want to tell their story of their journey, whether it's true or not. Like again, I'm not here to deal with that. I just want to tap into the minds of the spiritual journey. So I wondered if you like that, but see again, like I think the people do like that though. But I wonder if Michelle like it. She probably isn't pretty good. But if nobody took it, she agrees. Hey. Yeah, so we'll keep doing it. But yeah, if nobody told you today, I love you. She likes it. She likes it. Give it to my kid. Yeah, that's what's up. I be trying to keep the page different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, to me, it's everything to be able to do it, a art piece, and to have no doubt, like to have an art piece and then have a video. Like, I feel like I gotta have a balance. Like I want my page. That page is really is high fashion. I know it's like you can't see it, but it's like to me, it's like you're looking at a high fashion magazine. It's like watching Elle or watching fucking Vogue for black folks, like black spiritualists, like has that type of editorial type of feel. Like everything is it's curated, and so that's what I want to do. It might be hard, but we're gonna work on it. But yes, thank you so much, Shells, for hanging with me. Thank you for being such a great. You should be a godmom by now. We're gonna work on it. For being a great friend. And we appreciate it. We love you. Definitely. Yes, ma'am. So now you got the official tissue God Squad member. God Gang official. There you have it. Speech. No doubt. You're in the elite secret society, the God mods. It's an elite gang. We rarely give them out, right? It seems like that. Yeah, some people. But yes, shout out to Shara. Hopefully, you know. But yeah, guys, I will continue to I don't know, I'm not gonna say, but yeah, I appreciate you guys. Please continue to support. Your inspiration is everything. Like, trust me. So I don't know, but yeah, if I yawn again, I'm gonna drop dead. But yes, peace and love. I hope something good happens to you today. It's a new day, 12:30. So enjoy yourself, enjoy your loved ones, and take advantage of your spiritual gifts that exist in your present. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, my new one is love yourself more than the moment. Peace. Get some rest. I wish I could. I wish. But yes, we'll talk soon. See you guys tomorrow. We back at it. Let's go. Peace. Love you guys.